What's up everyone, I'm Poker Trainer Nick, and in this video we're going to see how to buy Pokemon singles. So these are single specific Pokemon cards that you can buy online outside of a traditional booster pack or theme deck. And you can be sure that you are getting a reliable, authentic Pokemon trading card versus trying to press your luck at buying your Pokemon cards off of Amazon or eBay and just hoping that they're real and not fake. So we're going to be using a lot of TCGplayer. So this is a website that I have used many times before and have had success. But there are other sites that offer the same kind of service as well. So up on my screen, you'll see that I do have TCGplayer up. So this is TCGplayer.com. They are not sponsoring this video. I have no affiliation with TCGplayer. This is just a site that I have used in the past and had good luck with. Now, before we go any further, I wanted to say that if you're enjoying this video, please go ahead and hit that like button on the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then drop me a comment if you're using TCGplayer, what your experience has been, or if you know of a better site to get the job done. All right, with that out of the way, so what we're going to do is we're going to buy a few Pokemon cards today. So if you've watched my previous video where I actually did a CGC shipment of some Japanese cards, well, I want to get the English alternatives to those cards because I think it'd be really cool to have both the Japanese card and the English card on display in my home. So I actually have a list written down, and we're gonna go through the process. I'm gonna explain everything as we proceed. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the search bar, and first of all, we're gonna type in Venusaur. So when I type in Venusaur, these are some of the prices and some of the cards that you can get off of TCGplayer. The market price and the as low as price, you have to kind of not get too hung up on that because the as low as price, it could very well mean that that's a heavily damaged card. So the as low as price, for example, this base set Venusaur, I mean, that could be a damaged Venusaur, and then the perfect condition, mint condition one could be as high as like 500 bucks. You never know. Well, actually, let's go ahead and click it. So $26 for, yes, a damaged hollow foil. But if I scroll down, I can search through some of the list and damage. So this is an old card, so it might not have a very nice condition card, moderately played, different things like that. But you can get the idea, and we'll go through it with the actual cards that I plan on purchasing. But for example, I want the Venusaur Snivy card. So that's a card that I shipped off to CGC in that previous video, and it was Japanese. Now I'm going to click it, and you'll notice that it is $477 for this recommended one because it has 50,000 plus sales. I don't really want lightly played. I want the near mint condition card, and hopefully we can find one. So if I scroll down, and I look for that near mint, what I'm going to also do is I'm going to look for the total number of sales. Just because a place only has 3 sales doesn't necessarily mean that it's a scam place. It could be a very new comic book or trading card reseller, but I'm always going to press my luck with the ones with a lot of sales. Now, something that you should note. So I once placed an order and I got some cards back, and you know what? One of the cards, it just didn't feel right. It was for an older set, a set that I had no experience with, and I didn't feel confident that it was a real card. It was from a good seller, positive feedback. So I sent it back to TCGplayer. I talked them through what happened, and they took it back, no problem. They paid for shipping. All was good. You know, it could have been a real card. I don't know. I was just feeling a little sketch about it. So just something to know about in case you do decide to go with this website, you have a kind of iffy experience, they do stand by the cards that they sell. So let's go ahead and find a near mint. So I'm going to click on the near mint checkbox, and I am going to preferably look for verified sellers, and then maybe even if I wanted to, TCGplayer Direct, which is their direct vending service. I don't know what it costs if it's not over $35. But 50,000 sales, that's not bad for $5. I mean, it's not as cheap as like the $2 ones, but probably for the review here and the price, I think it's probably worth it. And there's 34 of them, so I'm going to add it to my cart. All right, so that's one card from my list out. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to say Blastoise and Piplup. And here's the card that I had gotten in the Japanese version. I didn't get the alternate arts. I'm not paying $35 for this. So I'm going to scroll down. It's possible that I don't want a TCGplayer direct. So verified sellers, probably all right. It's a little steep. I don't know why the Blastoise one is so steep in comparison to the Venusaur. But it may not be bad. It may not be a bad thing. Let's go ahead. I'm going to choose the $9 one. They've got decent sales. I'm going to say add to cart. Nearly mint holofoil. All right, next up on the list, I have a Charizard and Braixen. Here we go. Now, why this one is cheaper than the Blastoise is beyond me. I don't know. I don't think this is a promo card. But let's go ahead and see if I can beat $7.69. I don't know if I can. $7.69. How many sales was that? That was 50,000. That's a lot of sales. So I'm probably going to go with that $7.69 one and just add it to my cart. All right. Let's go ahead and go down the list here. I wanted the Moltres and Zapdos card GX. Now, although I would like this this stained glass version, if that's what it's called, or collage, I don't know what that's really called. Although I would like that one, I don't think I want to pay that price, especially since I think this is the one that came with the Hidden Fates Elite Trainer boxes. So maybe it'll drop in the future. I'm going to go with the one that I had gotten in Japanese. $8.49. Let's see if I can do better than that. Ooh. $4.95. It's not bad. I think I might go with that one. So I'm thinking that I probably want to go with this $4.95 card. It is cheaper than the $8.49, so I'm going to add it to the cart. All right, so let's see what else I can get. So those were the big hitters. I don't really want the Mewtwo card, although it was a cool card. It wasn't my favorite of the bunch that we pulled. Let's go ahead. There was a card that I wanted. I wanted the Charmander, and this was actually the Sword and Shield number 92. So if you've seen this card before or it looks familiar, it's actually the one that came with Battle Styles. But you know what? I can't find it. I can't find it in the store because you know what? The Battle Styles promo packs, they're nowhere to be seen. I have no idea if I'm ever going to see this card again. I know $2 is kind of steep for it. Believe me, I would rather not pay $2 for this card, but it's a holofoil Charmander, and it's a promo. So I'd probably be hating myself if it never came around again. So I want to pick it up just in case. So the card stand, 99 cents plus 78 shipping. Not bad. Let's see. We have the cool place. It's a little steep. I'm going to say that I want maybe the card stand. So that's like $1.70. Is that cheaper than $1.95? I think that is actually the one. Yeah, no. All right, so it's a little cheaper. So let's go ahead and add it to the cart. All right, let's go ahead and go for another one. So I'm gonna go for another Charizard because I don't have any Charizards really. So I think there was some cheap Charizards. So basically, everyone can afford one of these Charizards. Maybe not all of them, but if you're looking for a Charizard card, just to say that you can own a Charizard card, they exist. So I think the 211 one, I don't know what set or promo card this is from. I know I don't have it. So let's see if I can find a relatively inexpensive price. 6,700 sales. Here, that's $6 from the card stand again. You know what? Might as well. I'm adding it from the card stand. Shipping's included. It's probably fine. So I'm going to add it. All right. So far so good. I've got 6 cards in the cart. Let's go ahead. There's one more I wanted to look for. Let's go ahead and look for, I'm going to see if I can find one for Maria. She's looking for that new Ponyta. See if it's cheap enough. I'm not going to pay a ridiculous amount for these cards. you do have to make sure things are within reason. You got to hope that they're reasonable. You can't just drop tons of money on these cards. They're probably going to drop in price in the future when the hobby fades down a little bit again. But it's all good. If you really want something, I know Maria might like this. Though I don't know if she'll be too happy that I'm buying all of these single cards. But we're going to find out when the time comes. So let's see what this Galarian Ponyta is. Oh my gosh, $15. I'm not paying $15 for sure. Let's go ahead and see if we can get something cheaper. All right, so $15. Feel like I should probably get it. I think she'll really appreciate it if I got her one. So we could try Corbin Toy Games. We can try Wild Thing Games. They're roughly the same price. Let's go ahead and add it to the cart, and we're just going to see how much that cart costs right now. So let's go ahead and go to the cart. All right, so this is our cart, $43. Now, if I had to guess, it's because we're not using the same vendors here. So first of all, we've got Charizard, Venusaur, the Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno, Blastoise, some Charizard, some Galarian Ponytas, but really there's how many vendors here? There's five different packages are going to be shipped. So that means I'm going to get 5 different envelopes in the mail with Pokemon cards. And each one of them is charging, except for this one that's free, 99 cents, 78 cents, $1.99. So that's like $5 in shipping already. So what you can actually do on TCGplayer is you can say optimize your cart, which is pretty cool. And you can say match printing, match sellers, etc., and it'll optimize it to see if it can find you a better price, which is pretty cool. All right, so that didn't seem to help me. I can do the TCGplayer Direct one single package, but it boosts the price up by almost double there. Stick with 5. Let's see if I can match sellers, see if that'll happen at all. So now we have $43.30, but it's all TCG Direct, which isn't a bad thing because they do stand by what they sell, which could be good. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to select that card item and see where it leaves us. Honestly, it doesn't look like it did anything for me. It looks like there's a direct product in every basket except for the Galarian Ponyta. You'll notice that it did change the prices slightly on some of the cards. So we could go with that. It's like a couple cents more, but it looks like it was from TCG. It was from TCGplayer Direct. So I think this might actually be good. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to remove this Charizard and Galarian Ponyta. I'm going to save myself the roughly $13 here. And you know what? I'll get them next time. So let's go ahead and maybe save for later on both of these. Save for later. Brought me down to $32 with $3.55 shipping. I feel better about that. It's 5 cards. I mean, it's not the greatest deal, but you know what? These are cards I wanted. They're going to go with my Japanese set. So let's go ahead and check out and see where it takes us. So when I go to checkout, what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip over the checkout process and then I'm going to recap what happened because I don't want to share my billing information. I don't want to share my address, things like that. So we're going to skip ahead. So I actually completed the purchase. So just to recap here, I axed 2 of the cards. But we went with the Venusaur and Snivy. We went with the Blastoise and Piplup. We went with the Charizard and Braixen, the Moltres Zapdos Articuno combo, and the Charmander from Battle Styles. So they were all, like I said, they were all to match my Japanese versions, except for the Charmander, which I'm worried that I'm never going to find again. But this was just to show you how TCGplayer works and how you can buy singles of your Pokemon cards. In case you're curious, this is a fun fact. So when I do an opening video of booster packs and I pull an ultra rare or better, and I list that price in the video, what I'm actually listing is the market price from TCGplayer. So I'm not going to eBay, I'm not going to PSA, I'm not going to CGC, I'm going to TCGplayer to get that market price, and I am using that as the value. Now, in the circumstances where I reveal CGC slabs or PSA slabs, well, I am going with the value of those slabs according to eBay or the appropriate website. So it's not TCGplayer in those circumstances. So if you like this video, please go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, drop me a comment. Like I said, if you are buying single cards, I know that there's other sites out there other than TCGplayer. TCGplayer is just the one that I've had kind of the best experience with, because I'm confident now that if I do for some strange reason get a fake card, at least they are going to do me a solid and return it for me. But the cards that I've gotten, they've been in pretty good shape. Even though that they do come USPS mail in most circumstances. But I've had a good experience. So what we're going to do is we're going to publish this video when the return comes back. So rather than having this video and then a smaller video happen, I am going to go ahead and just append that return so you can see the cards and the quality that came back in hopefully a week or two. All right, everyone, welcome back. This is part 2 of a video, and it's a surprise video that both Maria and Erica don't know about. So this is part 2. Part 1 was already filmed, and this is an extension to that video. So what we're actually doing here is we're opening the TCGplayer return. So this is, in a previous video, we ordered some TCGplayer cards. Maria has no idea what they are, and we're going to see what we got. Now, I have to be upfront. I don't think this is all of them. I think I'm actually going to have to contact TCGplayer regarding one of the cards, but we're going to figure that out after we start opening these envelopes. So let's go ahead. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open them and get rid of my address information, and we're going to flip those cards face down. I'm going to make sure that Erica and Maria are not watching. So close your eyes.
Stare into my eyeballs. Will be hypnotized.
What are you doing, Daddy?
Daddy said don't look. You're supposed to close your eyes. Supposedly it was a surprise. I didn't know that this was happening.
All right, don't touch this card, Erica.
Oh my gosh.
Don't touch it.
Touch it.
Do not touch it.
What did Daddy get?
Oh, could you tell me, because I don't know where the character.
I don't know what Daddy got here.
No, I know.
Right there.
It's Pikachu.
Do not touch. Do not touch. I got one more I'm opening.
What is this?
Pikachu!
What's
Pikachu!
Oh god, I don't know what's going on.
I think it's Charmander.
Charmander. Oh, you're gonna Erica's faded Pikachu tattoo.
All right. So we have 3 sets of cards here. There may be more than one in here, but we're going to see what we got. And this is from TCGplayer. So this set right here, it actually took like 3 or 4 days to come after placing the order. So we're gonna see where that leaves us. Erica or Maria, do you want to flip one of those over? Just one. That one. All right, flip it over. All right. So what do we got here? We have a Blastoise Piplup.
Piplup.
I want to flip down over because there's a shiny.
Yep. And actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to very carefully get a knife to open that.
Nice. Oh, we can't even get any of these booster packs, so you have to get them individually.
I'm going to very carefully open this.
Without slicing his.
Or the card.
The card, definitely the card. The figure can be replaced.
Yeah.
Can I see what this one?
Hold on.
Wait,
we're not
one
there
at
yet.
a time. Let's see it.
All right.
Ooh.
Looks like we've got a business card there, and we've got some kind of sleeve. And we're going to inspect it for the quality. So I'll let you. Oh, it's double sleeve.
Nice.
Can I touch it?
Huh.
So I believe this card, when I purchased it on TCGplayer, it was supposed to be near mint.
Could I flip this one over?
Not yet, Erica.
It looks pretty good. Does it look good? Or...
Now, remember, this card, this Blastoise Piplup card, was, we actually pulled the Japanese version of this card from our Remix
Very
Bout
nice.
set. So this is the English version. All right, you want to choose one of these to flip over once more, Erica? You going to choose that one? Oh,
Ah,
Charmander!
that's
well,
Charizard.
this is the it's Charmander's daddy.
We just got another Charizard.
I know. It's the Braixen. I think in the previous video I said it was a Reshiram. My
Yeah.
bad.
And then are we going to open this one?
Yeah.
Yes, but not yet.
One at a time.
Because I'm really excited to like flip open it.
All right, there's actually 2 in here, I believe.
2. What?
2 cards. Hold on, it's stuck.
30
The
minutes
packaging
later.
is interesting. All
Trying to keep the card safe, I think.
All right.
So there's
Yeah, I feel 2 cards in here. All right, Erica, why don't you hold it and see what those 2 cards are?
Ooh, and a Venusaur Snivy. Nice.
That is so cool!
So do you remember these cards, where they came from? Or why we got these cards right here?
Did I flip
Hold on, not yet, Erica.
I'm really excited to flip it off. Don't do it.
Ooh, they look great. I don't know. I know we pulled these the Japanese versions of these. Now we have the American version.
Yeah, so
of them.
we actually pulled all 3 of these from the Remix Bout Japanese set.
Can I flip
They
it
need a
over
sleeve.
now?
They do, but we can get there in just a minute. Why don't you flip that last one over?
Ooh, the 3 birds. Go it over here. Look, birds.
Go ahead and remove it from the case. That
Oh,
way
this is
we're
a hard
gonna
part.
inspect the quality of all of these.
They look great. Oh wait, did I just pull it out of the other sleeve?
Probably, it's all right. All
Look
right,
at that.
it's all right. Yep,
And then first, see what the backside. Oh,
Looks
that
good.
looks great.
so all of these, and the texture on all of these is really nice. They all came from different shippers from TCGplayer. They were all purchased. I believe we got them all in near mint when we selected them, and it actually does reflect that. So I mean, they look great. There's really not any damage to these cards at all. So I don't know if they'll get a 10 if you sent them to PSA, but they may grade pretty high. And the best part of it is each one of these cards, I think, was like around $5. So the card that we're missing, and I've given it about 15 days, according to what TCGplayer says is kind of the shipping time. We are actually missing that Battle Styles Charmander card. So we can't find that card in the store. We can't find that card online. For whatever reason, I don't think it's meant to be for me to get that Charmander card.
Well, on the bright side, though, our local Target is starting to stock Pokemon cards again. I did find, I didn't buy any, but I did see that they had some battle styles. They did not have the Charmander blister, but they had the regular blisters and the Jolteon 3-pack blister. They also had some Champion's Path, the Hatterene and the Bad Bashy boxes.
Yeah.
Yep.
But no, this,
that's good.
I mean, the Charmander card, I looked at it, it was like $1.70 is what I'm out. But I'm just going to contact TCGplayer. They're gonna correct things, just like they did on the last time that I had an issue. So not a big deal. These are great cards, especially for the price I paid. I mean, for the whole order, it was less than, I think it was less than $30. Whereas if I were to get a booster box with these cards in them, I'm probably not going to get all of them. It'll probably take me several booster boxes to get, and that's the benefit of TCGplayer and being able to order singles. So you can actually complete your set, and in most circumstance, the card is reasonably priced. I mean, those Charizard cards, the Chunkachu Pikachus, yeah, they're going to be a little expensive. But in most circumstances, I mean, you're going to look at about $5 a card here, $5 to $10, which is really awesome. So if you like this video, please, once again, hit that like button, subscribe to the video or the channel, and then drop me a comment. Tell me your experience with TCGplayer, or if you've had another site that you go through for buying singles. I wouldn't recommend buying them off of eBay. You're probably going to get some counterfeit cards at one point or another. These, I'm pretty certain, are all real. They feel real. They look real. So the experience is good. Until next time, I hope everyone has a great rest of their day.